What's good, everybody? Welcome back. About to bring you some NBA 2K, playing up against the Magic at home. This is game number 5 on the season. Their record is 2-4, and we're still undefeated. Let's see if we can stay undefeated in this game. Without further ado, let's get into the game.
Hello out there, and get ready
for
some
thank y'all for watching. Subscribe if you are new.
And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. Taking a look at Orlando, a better start would be ideal, but right now, they're 10th in their respective conference.
And right now for the Magic, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Well, guys, we've seen star players forcing their way to new teams, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there will always be situations where guys are unhappy. You always hope that those don't play out publicly. When you have players actively seeking to move while they're under contract, that's not good for the league. Brian, we'll see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. And for Dallas, inside, they have Finney-Smith and McGee. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. And here are the Mavericks now, after the basket by Orlando. Deflected! Here's Banchero. He played a great game.
Yep.
Against Charlotte. Here's Fultz. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Fultz. Following the score by Dallas. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Magic. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic against Fultz. Doncic passes to McGee. And the layup falls. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
VA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Wagner, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Doncic. 27 points his last game. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Fultz. Here's Banchero over Finney-Smith. 14 feet away. Got a hand on it. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Fultz. Yep, count it.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Bullock. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Banchero. Inside, here's Carter. Called in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic with it, picked up by Ross. Outside, Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Wagner with a steal. Dinwiddie against Ross. Here's Fultz. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Wood comes in for Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, it was great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for the
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
First one at the line is good. Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
Now here's Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Pulls up. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Baseline try. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Goes up off the inbound.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Anthony. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Wood inside, defended by Wagner. And the basket by Wood. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Wagner. And here's Anthony. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Powell with it. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Bamba.
Yeah, some solid fouling too.
Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Pass to Ross. Wagner with a screen on Dinwiddie. Ross for 3. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:37 left now in the first quarter. Wood misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's Ross on the drive. Wagner, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. .125 left in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Kleber. Again the miss by the Mavericks. For Orlando, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Steps back. Out to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Isaac. Wagner for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Ntilikina. Kleber outside. From outside, off the mark. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Ross. And the Magic making a change here. Holt is checked in.
In for the Magic, Markelle Fultz.
Here's Fultz. He had 31 in the win against Charlotte.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Magic.
And he knocks down the first one.
So guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie against Anthony. Dinwiddie, no good.
Come on.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Anthony, the pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Dinwiddie with it. Over to the wing. Here's Kleba. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front. Up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
20.
Just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The Mavericks shooting just 37% so far in this one.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Doncic after the basket by Orlando. The 3, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Now here's Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. And the Mavericks, another 3. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Doncic outside. And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8 points now to stop the run. Carter can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Doncic passes to Kleba. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Woods checked in for Hardaway. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Orlando calls timeout. checked in for the Mavericks. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
All right, refs, give me the ball. Oh, they got the ball. They call timeout.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Up top, Fultz. Guarded by Wood. Right side, Ross. They need this. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Wood. And there it is for him. Wood's gotten his third basket of the night.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
You see me right there?
Can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now Fultz. Give him 8. Carter from outside. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Carter's got 5 points.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
Doncic's shot is good.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Wood outside. McGee against Carter.
Excuse me.
McGee in the post. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's Wagner missing. The Mavericks have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Carter against McGee. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Orlando calls timeout.
Let's look at the standings.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell comes in for McGee, and it's Ntilikina in for Bullock. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. It's Ross on the wing.
No.
Gets the 3 to fall. Ross has got 5 now.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch is pretty fitting, Doris.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling, he is very hard to cool off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Bamba misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Ntilikina.
Excuse me?
Powell in the post. He's against Bamba. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Wagner for three. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Wood misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Yeah, y'all very fortunate he missed.
Anthony outside. Wagner outside. And another miss by Orlando. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And for Dallas, their shooting is around 55% so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. Here's Bamba. Basket's good.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
And
Mo
Dallas
Bamba.
calls time here. Look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Luka Doncic.
Good.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Here's Dinwiddie. Hey, nice D from Ross. Well, the Magic shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Wagner outside. Just 4 to shoot. Ross for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's down.
Yeah, he's shooting that.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Isaac. Pass to Anthony. Now Ross from downtown drills it from deep. Ross has got 8.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Anthony. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Wagner missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hardaway, and he dunks it down.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
A challenging stretch for Orlando here. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Terrence Ross. At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good. A three off the inbound. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Kleba. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Nice.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Dallas Mavericks.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing in, playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of
things aren't no better.
They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Heading to backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside, they have Finney-Smith and McGee, and it's Bullock in at small forward. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Left side, Ross. From deep. Bullock puts it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Up top, Dinwiddie. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Boom.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wagner for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Driving in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8. Pass to Banchero. Carter with it. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. McGee's got 12 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Banchero. Can they get it? And the Magic again can't hit.
That's why I'm not guarding them.
It's got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Orlando calls timeout. Making a change here. Powell's checked in. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's Ross on the wing. And another miss by Orlando.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Finney-Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Bullock, good. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for Carter, and Anthony subbed in for Ross.
Yeah, let's see if we get a report in this game.
Fultz against Dinwiddie. Wagner inside. Anthony, the pass to Bamba. That one a little long.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Fultz has got 10 points.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Finney Smith with it. Fultz picks him up. Dinwiddie outside. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Fultz. He's got 10. Some room here for Anthony. Off target with the open look.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The first free throw is good.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Woods checked in for Finney Smith. Hardaway comes in for Bullock, and it's Ntilikina in for Dinwiddie. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Wagner. So he makes 1 of 2.
Wow.
And the second one misses. At the 2018 Draft Combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10" wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hits the three-pointer.
Terry, you're a little late on those
Back-to-back
shots.
threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic is doubled. Wood up top. Dallas, no good that time either. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Isaac. There's the 3. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Outside Fultz. Launches a three. Anthony misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the basket.
Face with hand over mouth. You didn't send the link to me before starting thinking face.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And here's Doncic. He's got 17. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Anthony outside. Lets the three fly. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late. Harris
has checked in for Orlando. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Bamba off the inbound pass. Connects from downtown.
Y'all still got a long way to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Doncic passes to Wood. Three-pointer. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. Wood's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Anthony with it. Pass to Wagner. Kleba with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Harris passes to Isaac. No good on the triple.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Wood outside. Fires from deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Dallas cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Magic, Gary Harris out there with Chuma Okeke. Then it's Suggs, then it's R.J. Hampton, and it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead and raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it also requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
Good on the second one. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Pass to Pinson. This one for 3. And it's Okeke with a rebound. And Orlando shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Hampton from the arc. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
3 points.
Hampton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Wagner with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Hampton. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Jalen Suggs
Okay, you got a long way to go.
He's going to find you pretty fast.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mo Wagner. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Brian, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
Here's Hampton. Wagner with a screen. Jacks up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
There's the drive. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Oh, I need one more
Magic have gone 2 of
assist for a
3 to open
triple-double.
the fourth quarter. Pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. Henson pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Suggs. And the shot goes in.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Doncic on the wing. McGee with it. Defended by Wagner. Doncic outside. It's Powell on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the inside. Okiki. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Pass to McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Harris right side. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You're going to need more than that.
On the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Doncic up top.
Get in the...
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Here's Hampton following the score by Dallas. Here's Wagner. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Doncic. Here's McGee. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Hampton. Wagner outside. Pass to Harris. Will it go? Gets the 3 ball to go.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's McGee, and it's good for 2. McGee's got 12 points in just the second half.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going.
100 points.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Whatever.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Suggs. To the right side. Back to Fultz. Pass to Banchero for 3. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wood misses. The Magic have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter.
Dallas foul. Frank Ntilikina.
Wagner's checked in for Hampton.
3rd team foul. In for the Magic, Mo Wagner.
Now Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And here is Bamba. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here's Kleba. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Banchero. Here's Wagner. Good.
Boy, that one takes a level of commitment from Franz Wagner. This guy wants to keep the play alive.
Pass to Kleba. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
The 3 from Bamba.
He's still shooting.
No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Great D. I wasn't even trying to shoot it.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is
Win Sports Medal.
Now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And that will conclude this video. This was a great win for us. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next game. The next video will be against the Utah Jazz right here at home. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.